This is my beloved doctor.
Homeopathy is very, very cheap, very accessible, but I do not sell it because Norbert always tells me we do not sell it. We only give it because that is what the poor needs. It's not easy to convince those people in the community that it really works. That's why we are very thankful for Norbert to be here and to teach us. He has gone so far, and I have to learn a lot from him. And I know that even after several years, I still will not be able to absorb what he has in his brain.
So this is what I call my beloved slum. Well, people wonder why I love it. It just burned 4 weeks ago. So you have seen the rests of it, and you also have seen they all moved back. Well, why do I love this place? I think one reason is, it's 10 years I'm coming to this room and treating people, and one thing I noticed is that I'm highly respected. I think due to the fact that I just care about them, as a human being. And besides doing my professional work, it's the way you approach these people with such mixed backgrounds, Of course, take care of the children. They don't know much about their parents, but most of them are criminals. This is a squatter, this is a slum, and there are criminals hiding from prosecution and anything you can imagine, whatever is criminal is. But I don't mind this one. For me, the importance is the approach to these people who belong to the 85% of poor. These are the poorest of the poorest. There is nothing less than this poverty. But with the time, I restrict myself to my professional ability, make people healthy as much as you can, disregard it to circumstances. Because if you start including circumstances, you would have ideas of social rehabilitation, finding a job, providing education, what we did with Truna. So she's one of our wonderful students. We need an ethical revolution. This world has been cut off. Human beings cut themselves off of higher aims, of sacred matters, and so it has become very profane. And here, of course, this environment, it's basically food and reproduction. So they reproduce, and you have seen their babies growing, babies next time become new babies. But it doesn't have to be our worry. Really continue doing the work. It will have an effect. So we continue this ethical revolution, peaceful revolution, until the last day of my life.
Very good, Norbert. Amazing.
So, comes problems in the Philippines with vaccination. You know, now they're making mass vaccination for free, of course, in the quarters for free. Outside, the rich ones have to pay. And this ptosis, as we call it, appeared after vaccination because we have seen the baby before. She received heterohelix, and 1 year after, she didn't have any goiter anymore. Big goiter it was. Linda was with us.
Siguro better.
Both sides. So, getting more and more beautiful. Like in passive, the ones healthy more or less have very nice skin. Blessing was full of eczema from top to down. I can see still some infection around the eyelid. Diba? Sa mata, no? We gave Staphysacrial many years and repeatedly, and now she is 10. I hope we make it before puberty, because it will change. The puberty stress might provoke again the eczema. Mostly the first menstruation.
The Visayas Primary Healthcare Services now uses both indigenous healing practices, Western healing practices, and homeopathy. So much of this I actually learned from a homeopathic doctor that VPHCS has befriended. He's a homeopath, and if you are a Western trained physician, homeopathy is another revolution of the mind to accept. But one thing I have gotten, there are many things in life that you cannot understand. You concentrate the dose in a small pill. It seems impossible if you have a Western set mind, but if you think about metaphysics and quantum theology and all that. So homeopathy, my approach to it right now is I believe it, I respect it, although I don't understand it. And I think if we can have more people believing in it, convincing people that there is an alternative medicine, I think healthcare will be much more affordable.
This is Siquijor Island, what I call my paradise island, which I initially 10 years ago used occasionally to restore from the tension in Cebu City and work in the slums. So now in the advanced age I spend more time here, and of course within the 10 years I met many local people, talking with them about necessities and needs. Otherwise it will be soon a world of black magic. So the creativity started within me, and we bought this wonderful property of 6,000 square meters to do agriculture and livestock. Since you see behind me my future home, Kubo called here, I hope to rejoice in 10 years the fruits of this, for me, wonderful project for the youth of this island, where Alcon and Alisa are the ones to manage, and hopefully in 10 years this will be blooming and growing. Maybe we can then rejoice the effects of the idea that this is a help to self-help, that they will be independent from the system of poverty and be self-sufficient in their life, be materially independent, and looking back and say, we did it.